Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails to Azure. We are still in America village. I've been around the town a little bit trying to, well, cook up a storm with all the recipes that we found so far. We are still missing 7, so we're not there yet, but we're making decent progress, which is really good. So I've been thinking in between the episode on how are we gonna tackle today, and I thought since we already are outside of the city, I think instead of going back and continuing where we were, I think it might be better to just finish off our outside influences. So let's go to the Arctic Gate, to the boathouse, and then go back to Crossbell and continue a few regions there so we can be prepared for going to Michelin on the next episode. I think that would be a great idea. So let's pick up the car and let's head to our next destination, Tangram Gate. Well, Crossbell pays an entire 10% of its tax revenue to the Empire and the Republic combined. Independence would make Crossbell no longer beholden to that, significantly increasing our state budget. I wonder how much of it would go to the fortifying the CGF in that scenario. At least a bit more than now. Well, the Braces are searching here, there and everywhere for those cryptids. They're a good fit for the job too. Those guys are way more experienced with areas of the beaten path than us. That is true, but we are more than willing to assist them whenever they need us. In this regard, at least. Oh, good morning. There have been sightings of unidentified monsters around the state recently. We urge you to exercise caution while driving on the highways. Thank you for the warning, I'll do that. Yes, and that's the best thing you can do, warn them. Well, for some reason, no cryptids have appeared on Tangram Hill. It would be problematic if we had to go into the buffer zone to exterminate a cryptid with the Republics right there. But it could still happen, so we've got to keep our guard up. Yeah, until there's an all clear from the Bracer Guild, I think that's the best thing you can do. Ah, funny running into you here, SSS. Scott and Wenzel, I'm surprised to see you out by the border. Are you headed to the Republic? Or is there a cryptid at Tangram Hill maybe? Neither. If one of those monsters did appear at Tangram Hill, it would fall under the CGF's jurisdiction. Oh, that's true. But in that case, what are you doing here? Well, we were investigating the area of East Crossbell Highway, where you defeated the cryptid yesterday. If the Plumora grass really is connected to those things appearing, we want to see if any more of it had bloomed nearby. Ah, I see. That does seem like a distinct possibility. Well, since you're bracers, you guys can get into back areas we wouldn't be able to investigate. Well, that is the thought. Leave this to us for now. I'm sure there are things that only you guys can do to help as well. The trade conference may be done, but we haven't gotten any less busy after the fact. I haven't been able to see my fiancée Pearl at all. The girl who works at the department store, you mean? Unfortunately, you're going to need to stick this out, and we're short-staffed as it is. When this is all over, you should ask Michelle for a day off. I can help cover you if need be. Thanks, Wenzel. I don't know what I'd do without you, partner. Yeah, and that's what a partner should be able to do. Stick up for his friend whenever he needs a day off to spend with his girlfriend. Oh, if Crossbell becomes independent, the CGF will effectively become an army. I, for one, would welcome an upgrade to our equipment, not to mention our rations. The stuff we've got now is just, awful. That's what I got from that. Well, they say an old lady who works as a counterfeit dealer was arrested in Altair yesterday. To think she's so spry at her age, yet wasted on being a criminal. In some ways, I pity her for that. Well, I'm glad she was stopped. Well, we did have to smack her around a little bit, which may not be the nicest thing to do with an old lady, but I still stand by my choice. Definitely. Well, when the situation becomes this dire, it doesn't feel as though there's much a simple cook like myself can do. At the very least, I need to keep preparing delicious food so our guardsmen can be at their best. Don't underestimate the effect good food has on your men. Because trust me, morale, it can drop real fast if food isn't up to snuff. Definitely. Well, things have been slow around here these days. It's supposed to rain again tomorrow, so maybe I'll read an Ark and Seal fan book to pass the time. I say go for it. I haven't read one myself just yet, but I heard they are really good. No one new. Oh, it's hard to say whether the referendum will lead to Crossbell declaring independence, but given our current tensions with Erebonian and Calvard, they'll most certainly see it as a threat to the status quo. The local referendum is going to have a larger impact on our neighboring countries than most people realize. True. Very, very true. Well, about that plant you found during your investigation. Pleuroma grass, I believe it was called. It was reported to be the key ingredient in Gnosis, correct? We've always known that the drug was dangerous, but I never expected it would be linked to something like this. Well, weren't you at the police academy during the cult incident, Deputy Commander? That was the first place the CGF went for. Oh, that's right. Well, we were completely blindsided when the brainwashed unit from Belgard attacked. In the end, the academy staff and I couldn't hold them back, and Ernest was sprung from prison. Well, we figured that was the case. To think a simple flower could cause not only what happened that night, but also the cryptid's emergence in our state. The latter of which is something that presents a clear present danger to all Crossbellans. Yeah, it is very dangerous, but you have the SSS and of course the Brazier Guild on the case. So I'm sure everything will be more than okay. As always, I check. Even though we know there's nothing here. Basically the same as at the other guard station. There's a little look-see on the roof. It's unclear whether Tangram Hill is Crossbellan or Republican territory. For all intents and purposes, the Republic has control of it right now. But if Crossbell were to become independent, the disputes over that land might heat up. Well, despite how he looks, Deputy Commander Douglas is a fairly chill guy. Mostly. I want to be like him someday. Oh, I bet you do. Alright. That's it for Tangram for now. I've talked to everyone, so it's time to head to the next location, which will be the boathouse.
よし、行くか。どこに行こうかな。さあ、行くぞ。よし、着いたぞ。
Yeah, I'm sure there's not much here to do, but we might as well check. Well, no matter how many times certain duels Triton, he was never victorious. Same goes for Copan with Kaguya. It's starting to feel like we're in a never-ending nightmare. Ah, why can't I outfish the Dragon Princess? I must challenge her about 1,000,000 times now. Is there something wrong with me? Am I just not cut out for this? Don't despair, I think you can if you wanted to. Ah, oh, damn it, how many more tries will it take? Triton the Silver Orca is one formidable foe. It's no surprise he's the head of the Elite Four. He's a world-class fisher, believe you me. Triton, the Silver Orca is one formidable foe. He reeled in so many big ones, you'd think he has eyes on the water. Who knows? Maybe he has. Miniature aquarium, we definitely have that. And I'm still above 20 deluxe dumplings. So this should be more than fine for now, because dumplings are successfully used a lot. Right, let's have a quick look if the grass is still here. It is. We are not allowed to interact with it anymore. Oh, that's fine. As long as there are no random cryptids popping up here and there, then I'm more than okay with that. Right, I think for now that is all the outer regions. The only place we haven't been to, that is the Rosenberg studio, which is of course our official quest location, so we're not gonna do that just yet. Alright, I think for now, let's go to the eastern and downtown district. Those will be two very nice regions to, well, basically have a look around. Oh. Ah, Wampa's beard is really long. Yank yank. Oh, she's numbing. That's not meant for pulling. Well, everyone knows I have been talking about this referendum non-stop. It's easy to get wrapped up in all the discourse, but don't let it keep you from forming your own opinion. This is a matter that affects us all, so think long and hard about how you want to vote. Each and every one of us has to consider this referendum carefully. There is no use in voting if it doesn't reflect one's true opinion. This is a matter that affects us all, so think long and hard about it. Well, my grandson Roy has finally found himself a job, at a street stall no less. I used to work at one myself, back in my younger years. I'm getting a little nostalgic just thinking about it. In any case, I am happy Roy is maturing. I'll be keeping a close eye on how this goes for him. You do that. Oh, apparently the independence proposal was something the mayor has been mulling over for some time now. I wonder how Speaker McDowell feels about the matter. If there's anyone whose opinion I'd like to hear, it is his. Oh, I'm still undecided on which way to vote. This would be much more simpler if I could hear Speaker McDowell's stance on the subject. Well, with a little bit of luck, he will give his opinion before the actual vote. I think that would be definitely important. Alright, I'm off to work. Make sure you lock the door behind me, Eugene. Got it, Serena. Oh, yeah, and no skipping out on homework just because I'm not here. Okay, geez, I know. Yeah, it's not the first time you heard that speech. Oh, little Eugene across the hall was recently given permission to watch the apartment by himself while his sister is out. I'm so proud of him. Naturally, Serena asked that I still check in on him from time to time to make sure he's okay. I'll use that as an opportunity to bring him a snack later. Yeah, that would be a very nice idea. Cause yeah, him watching the apartment by himself will make him feel accomplished and more mature. But having someone to check up on him, I'm sure that's okay. Look here, Marie, I have a new toy for you. Fanya! Wow, it really does work. This is a cat toy one of the street vendors told me about. Looks like Marie's a fan. Oh, Bond had to head to work early for an important meeting today. He's been much more motivated about his job ever since we moved here. And yet, it doesn't get in the way of his love for his family. Oh, I'm blessed to have a husband like him. I'm happy that it does seem to have worked out. Yeah, smaller apartment in an, well, let's say, less rich environment. But I think in the end, this will be good for the family in the long run, definitely. Oh well, we've imposed on you long enough. Time for you to get back to work. Take good care of yourself while you're working here, okay dear? Oh, don't worry, Sepia, I will. Aww, we have to go back home already. I hope we can come see Daddy again. So, you'll be leaving soon then? I'm going to miss you both so much. Thank you for looking out after Yuna, Sepia. Let her know how much I love her. You could also tell her yourself, she's in the same room. No one here. Imagine my surprise when I read the Roma grass in your report was linked to the Testament. I even had Scott and Lynn confirm the intel just to be extra safe. From the looks of it, that grass is growing near every place those nasty cryptids have popped up. It is unconfirmed as to whether or not they are the root cause. However, looking at things analytically, there is a correlation between the two. Can I ask how the Brace's side of the investigation is going, Michelle? Our teams took out 2 of the 3 cryptids we were assigned yesterday. The plan for today is to finish off the last one and split up the investigation to the areas each of them appeared in. Including the 2 we exterminated? Ah, I see. Well, who to say they won't pop up again though. Hope you guys and gals are careful out there. Oh, I'm sure they can handle themselves. We'll get in contact with the CPD if our investigation turns anything up. So you just focus on doing your thing. Oh yeah, and we will definitely do the same for you. Our investigation today should be a walk in the park now that we have Ariel's back in the lineup. We'll get in contact with the CPD if anything turns up, so you just focus on your thing. Why do I get the feeling that by the end of today we're gonna get an update? Which I do not mind. Oh, Lord Lake Lord praised me for my imaginative faculties the other day. A fisherman has to consider every detail of the fish below the water, from how they look to how they live. He said that the ability to visualize those things is the hallmark of an ace angler. Good on you. Does look like she's fitting in here. Even though she might not be fishing as much as she would like. The Imperial Fishing Club is a collective of the very finest anglers in the land. Moreover, each line we cast provides feedback for improving upon any product in development at the Lake Lord Company. We are a substantial cut above those fools from the Fishermen's Guild who do this for fun. Yeah. How dare they fish around because of the mere notion of fun. It's horrible. Oh, Morse is out playing with Mailing today. It's been too long since he got a day off to spend with his granddaughter. You should have seen how happy they looked. Yeah, I already talked to them and it looks like they're very much okay. Alright. Oh, I'm slowly starting to perfect my shopping route. Being frugal sure takes a lot of time and energy. I finally cranked out a pinwheel good enough to be sold in store. It feels so good to see something I made get put on display like this. Oh, every pinwheel I sell rotates just a little bit differently. That's the sort of one-of-a-kind quality you can only get from handcrafted goods. Sadly, the average customer would never notice something so subtle. And I think that isn't necessarily a bad thing. Oh, Tins tried to start his business without a plan or any expertise at all. In fact, I was the one who got him a business permit, not to mention this stall. What can I say? I have always looked out for that dummy. Lily was the one who came up with the name for my stall. Ever since I told her I want to start my own business, she's been supporting me in all kinds of ways. I'm lucky to have such a good friend. Yes, you definitely are. Oh, I think my husband and sons finally understand how difficult it is to do those daily chores. At this point, they're practically on the ground begging for my help. My little housework strike worked like a charm. Should I take over them again? Frankly, I'd like to write this out a little while longer. Hey, then by all means, make it last. I won't judge you for one bit. Well, most freshwater fish tends to have this musty, earthy smell. However, temporarily soaking them in large quantities of milk can help remove the scent. They're a little trickier to prepare than saltwater fish, to be certain. Yeah, I'm not giving you any of my fish. Well, boss the tables, take the orders, carry the food. I'm so busy, my head's spinning. The usual girl not waiting the tables today? I thought something seemed off. Mommy, the table's kinda sticky. Did I forget to clean it? Oh, this waiter seems awfully unreliable. The least he could do is bring us our food already. Oh, Teddy and Finn told me to handle the register today. Puck and Rose look like they're having a rough time keeping up though. Are they gonna be okay? Puck is waiting all the tables today. He looks like he's really struggling though. Are they sure he doesn't need me to help? He definitely would need to help. Even though he would never admit it. Man, Puck and Rose have some nerve. They demanded that we give them both better jobs to do. I remember when I used to act like that. Master would always get so mad at me. I've got to learn that there's nothing wrong with doing chores. Oh, this work is way too heavy. No, stopping. Move it. Sorry. Ah, the secret to fried rice is cooking over a high heat. That way you can develop a nice crispy texture without it burning and sticking. Really? I had no idea. Oh, watch what you're doing. Keep your eyes on the pan. Oh, I'm sorry, Master. Yeah, because you do not want to burn your eyes. Oh, Ellie. Oh, Armin. Wasn't yesterday just amazing? Oh, it certainly was, Armand. We had such a wonderful time yesterday. Alright. That is the entirety of the Eastern District. Perfect. Let's head over to the next one. And there's one store in particular that I want to check out here, and that's a trading store. Hey Jingo, we came to hang out. You guys got food here, right? Give us some. Sure. You guys can pay for it. Got any more? We did, but we spent it all yesterday. We ate a whole bunch of meat. You two never think more than 2 seconds ahead, do you? Definitely not. Come, Jingo, be cool and give us some food. Just call them samples. You don't look like starving to me. Come back when you're skin and bones and maybe we talk. You're just as much of a meanie as your mom, Jingo. Well, you do be like the person that raised you, so at least a little bit. You both talking about that Enigma on display? Watch this. Hold it to your ear and voila. You've got yourself an Orbital phone. Holy crap, you're right. Oh yeah. Don't praise and police use these things? Wait, was he too, I think. Mind if I ask how much these normally sell for, Ashley? Oh, they're all made to order, so up and up about 100k minimum. But if you are interested in one of our knockoff models, can be a little bit more flexible. So, do you guys want one or not? Did you say 100? Oh, that's like me buying 100,000 1 mirror chocolate all at once. Oh, you two sound like someone. Just read out your thoughts. 100,000 mirror? I've never seen that much money combined, let alone all at once. Oh, things sure are nosy today. Since we went to hell, was my store a hangout spot for neighboring rock rats? Yeah, maybe not the best of developments if you're running a store, definitely not. Oh, don't worry about these two, just pretend they aren't even there. Anyway, we got some good stuff in today. Same as always. Wanna make some trades? Maybe. Well, there are some definite interesting ones in here. Ooh, this is the one that you guys were talking about, the acerbic Tomarthian. Oh, it's an unusual doll of unknown make for KeA. And this is the reason why in between episodes I started cooking. Because I thought I might as well make these burgers, just in case, and then make all the food we still haven't completely made. So yes, let's get it. On the rest of the trades we can leave them for now. Well, I always wanted to become a doctor like my dad when I was a kid, but eventually some part of me realized that I could never be on his level. Never mind, forget I said anything. My life's going nowhere fast. Why can't I just commit to something? Well, so far, for 2 games, you've been here working at the bar. That is a commitment of some sort. Oh, I just couldn't keep myself away from this place. The atmosphere is so cozy and chic. I love it. Is something wrong with our waiter? He's been spacing out this whole time. The saber fibers have begun mounting a search for Walt. Apparently, no one has seen him for these past several days. Not even once, huh? Where would a guy like that slink off to anyway? Fair to assume you haven't spotted him either. Not for a week, no. Before then, he would at least show his face every so often. I was afraid you'd say that. Worry not, was he? Walt has only been missing for a few days now. I'm sure there are plenty of other matters that warrant your attention. Yeah, I cannot deny that. Thanks for keeping me on track, boss. Definitely. Keen has been mulling over what to do with his future for a while now. The thing is, his family's well off. And he's always been a smart guy. If you ask me, he could probably do anything he puts his mind to. But I guess it's not that simple. Everyone has to figure things out at their own pace. Oh, definitely. Because if someone keeps pushing you into a certain direction they think would fit you, even if eventually you would have picked that option, being forced into it makes you resent it and not go that way. So yeah, you can help people, but do not push them into a certain direction. Oh, 2 guys from the Saber Fibers came by yesterday. They looked up to no good. I was sure they were about to start some trouble on our side of the neighborhood. But as it turns out, they weren't looking to fight. They were just wanting info on Walt. What's this guy doing anyway? Does he realize how worried his crew is about him? Well, technically, he should know. Ashley ordered glass after glass of my special cocktail. She said that when you get past the taste and appearance, they're perfect for the battlefield. Wait, that is a compliment, right? Anyway, she definitely gave them her stamp of approval. Here, you can try some too. The peculiar brown liquid. Which is pretty good. Yeah, we got everything, and still a shit ton of fuel material to spare for now. Let's see. Next up, I gotta maintain some orbital lamps. I think I've had, well, 5 of them to take care of. I reckon I can knock this out before lunchtime. Oh, he probably could. Oh, you rarely see any fights around here anymore. You know what? I don't miss him. Me neither. Yo, Jet, KeA, and Dino still not back yet? Nah, just give them some time. They got some extra stuff to look into. I'm guessing you didn't dig up much on your end either, huh? Well, about that. Sorry, we got nothing. Well, we hit up all the usual spots, but no one's seen him around. Figures. Seriously, what the hell, where the hell is Walt? Damn, this place is a drag without Walt here. Seriously, Where the hell is Vold? We grilled everyone we could find out there, but no one has had any clue on where Vold is. Well, no way he could have skipped town, right? No, I seriously doubt it. I seriously doubt he's skipped town. He's probably holed up somewhere in, well, a warehouse or maybe a hotel. Who knows? Don't think I've seen anything that could indicate Walt being there. Oh, they tell me a referendum on our independence as a state is going to be held soon. Oh, dearie me, I'm not even entirely sure what that entails. I suppose I'll have to read up on it. Ah, phew. I knew commuting here was going to be tough, but wow. Still, the people of Lotus High are like a second family to me. Even after getting accepted to St. Ursula, I just can't fix it in me to live anywhere else. Then don't. For the time being, stay, it's fine. Nom nom nom. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Did you prepare these beans, Cable? Oh, I did. But it's been a long time since I've cooked for myself, so I made too much. But I'm glad to hear you like them. Thank you for going out of your way like this. Actually, that gives me a wonderful idea. If you have any more leftovers, why don't share with some of the other tenants? I'm sure everyone else would love them too. Yeah, you really think so? Probably. Who doesn't like a good meal, a good free meal? No. Oh, me and Mommy watched Daddy leave for work this morning. Today's the first day at this new construction job, so he said his clock-in time was flexible. I don't know what any of that means, but I'm glad I've got to see him. Oh, Melson got assigned to another project at the new construction site. Day after day, he works his hardest to support his family. Words cannot express how grateful I am to have loved a husband like him. Alright, that's another district done. I think it's good if we made a start at the harbor district. So on the next episode we can go to Michelin and do the Theo quest there. That should be nice and fun to start off with. Oh, we're going to have that independence referendum in just over a week, right? Which way should we go? Oh, I need to make up my mind pretty soon. We're going to have that independence referendum. Yes. Not to pat myself on the back, but today's noodles are top notch. Give them a try. I poured my blood and sweat and tears into them. Well, not literally, of course. Alright, I'm fired up today. Let's see, what will be the most efficient route to take? Always running, always delivering. There's definitely someone that's passionate about his job. Alright, I'm gonna leave the docks here for the next episode. Because I don't know if it will trigger a scene that will take us to Michelin, so let's leave that. No business at this time. Okay, I should go over my material again before we have that meeting. We'll be discussing the independence issue, so I'm gonna wanna make sure I know what I'm talking about. I better make sure I know this issue inside and out beforehand, or I'm not gonna be have much to bring to the table. Oh, I've got an editorial meeting this morning. All this big news lately has stirring up a lot of debate, so they've just been pretty enthusiastic about covering it. I see. Oh, I was hoping today would be the day. Unfortunately, no Mr. Nielsen in Mainz is in Mainz right now and won't be back until late. You may have been better off leaving a message you wanted to meet. Yeah, no kidding. In that case, could you let him know that I stopped by? Oh, I most certainly can. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Let's not talk to her in case that will complete the quest. Right, that means that's it for the Harbor District, because the only thing left is the docks, and we'll save that for when we get over to Michelin. Only 2 more days until the Golden Sun, Silver Moon's revival production debut. Bah, I can't bear it to wait any longer. Oh, it's been almost a year since I opened this juice stall, and my sales have been pretty good, all things considered. I'm gradually earning loyal customers, and my recent strategy of selling limited time juices has been paying off. Turns out that manufactured scarcity works. Who knew? It is a business strategy, maybe not the best, but it is definitely a strategy. Oh, I don't get why our neighbors are so mean to us. What did Crossbell did to them? And how come people keep telling me I'll understand when I'm older? Well, become a little bit older. Well, I wholeheartedly support us becoming independent. Call it blind patriotism if you want, but I made my mind up. The only question is, how would we protect ourselves from Imperial and Republican retaliation? I wish the two sides would hear us out. I doubt it's going to be that easy. It never is it? Alright. Is that closer? Fancy seeing you here, Lloyd. Did you need something? Oh, don't act so surprised to see me, mister. You left your lunch behind, so I brought it for you. What? Oh, I never even noticed. Thank you, dear. Sorry to make you come all the way over here. Miles does forget his lunchbox from time to time. I can't believe I forgot to bring a lunchbox made with this much care and love. Good thing she thought to deliver it. I don't know what I'd do without her. Go starving, that's for one thing. Definitely. State independence, huh? What a proposal. If you review Crossbell's history back to the Middle Ages, you'll see this isn't the first time it's pushed for sovereignty. But of course, none of those attempts were successful enough to have a lasting impact on the realm. Well, we gotta keep on trying, right? Oh, good morning and welcome to the Crossbell City Library. If you're looking for a book that's currently being borrowed, we'd be happy to reserve it for you. Feel free to ask me or the director to do so. Definitely. Oh, KeA's been leafing through books here like no tomorrow over there. I suppose it's only natural that Abby would feel a little competitive. Wow, KeA's reading books all by herself. I gotta study up so I can do that too. Definitely. Oh, hey guys. Getting some reading done, KeA? Sure am. I'm looking for something to cheer Shizuku up on my next visit. I'm still deciding what book to bring though. This one's pretty interesting so far. So far? But wait. That's from the Braille corner, isn't it? Can you read Braille? Yep. Is that a big deal? A big deal? Someone help me out here, cause I don't even know where to begin with this one. Did they teach you that in Sunday school? Nope, I picked it up while hanging out with Shizuku. Did you know that Mark of the Witch, the Force, has a Braille version too? That made it a lot easier to pick up. I get that reading a book you're already familiar with would help, but still. Uncanny comprehension skills are hardly out of the ordinary for KeA. True. Whoops, I didn't remember that I have to go shopping for dinner. No worries, KeA. There's still time before evening. More importantly, make sure you find a good book that will help you cheer up Shizuku. I will. Thanks, Lloyd. I'll get those ingredients after, so don't spoil your appetite, okay? Yeah, I feel like this is about something else. Let me talk again. What can I work with Cheers Shizuku up? Ooh, this one looks interesting too. Got to check that up in editing. But for now, I think I'm gonna leave it here. Next time, we'll finish off this area and then get on the boat to Michelin. But for now, we'll leave it here, cause I am noticing that my mind is trailing off because of the medication I'm still taking. So I think this is a good place to leave it at. So for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we head over to Michelin Wonderland. Just to appease Theo, cause whatever good reason would there be, right? See you then, bye bye.